Hey everyone, today's day is about when you overhear them saying that they regret dating you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. You never thought you'd be the kind of person to eavesdrop. It wasn't intentional, really. It was just an accident. You had come back earlier than expected from errands, arms weighed down with groceries, and just as you reached the apartment, you heard their voices through the slightly open door. Kirishima's voice came first. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like we rushed into this. Maybe it wasn't the best decision. Your hands froze around the grocery bags, the weight of them suddenly insignificant. Bakugo scoffed. Tell me about it. I don't even know how we ended up like this. The words sponged the air out of your lungs. You weren't meant to hear this. Your boyfriends, the people you love most in the world, talking about how being with you was a mistake. Your fingers trembled as Kirishima sighed. His voice softer this time, but still just as painful. I love them. I really do, but sometimes I wonder if we're really happy. If this was what we wanted. Bakugo exhaled sharply. Yeah, same. It's just too much sometimes. I feel like I lost parts of myself, you know? Like I don't even know what I want anymore. That was it. That was all you needed to hear. The pain in your chest was unbearable. A tight, suffocating grip around your heart. You didn't even realize you were moving until you stepped into the apartment, the door creaking slightly as you pushed it open. Both of them turned to face you, and the way their eyes widened in horror told you everything. Kirishima took a step forward. Babe, don't. Your voice came out quiet, barely above a whisper, but it silenced them instantly. He placed the groceries on the counter carefully, as if moving too quickly would shatter what little composure that you had left. Your eyes burned, but you refused to cry. Not now. So, you regret this? You asked, forcing yourself to look at them. You regret us? Wait. Bakugo started, but you shook your head. No, I get it now. I'm just too much after all, huh? I'm not what you wanted. Kirishima's face twisted with regret, his hands reaching out towards you but hesitating. We didn't exactly mean it like that. Please, just listen. No. You cut him off, your voice sharp even as it wavered. I think I've listened enough. Bakugo ran a frustrated hand through his hair, his jaw clenched slightly. Damn it. We didn't mean. This is coming out all wrong. It doesn't matter, you said, shaking your head. Because no matter how you meant it, the fact is, you regret this and I. Your voice broke, and you sucked in a sharp breath to steady yourself. I can't be with people who think being with me was a mistake. Kirishima looked like he wanted to cry. You're not a mistake. That's not what we meant at all. Then, what is it that you meant? You stared at them, searching for an answer, but all you saw was their guilt, their regret now. Bakugo cursed under his breath, clenching his fists. Damn it. We were just talking. It was just a stupid conversation. A stupid conversation about how you wish you weren't with me. The words tasted better on your tongue. They both went silent again, and the silence was your answer. You swallowed hard, forcing yourself to stay strong. I love you both. I really do. But I can't be with you if this is how you feel. I deserve to be with people who actually want me. Kirishima took another step forward, desperation in his eyes. We do want you, we were just... He exhaled shakily, running a hand through his hair. Please don't do this. Don't leave. Bakugo looked away, his jaw tightening, but you could see the way his hands trembled. It hurt. It hurt so much to see them like this. But what hurt more was knowing they had already thought about what it would be like if you weren't there. I don't think I have a choice, you whispered. Bakugo's eyes snapped back to you, panic flashing through them for a split second. He looked like he wanted to say something, like he wanted to grab you and stop you, but he didn't. Kirishima shook his head, his voice barely a breath. Please, Wayan. He stepped back, the weight of everything crashing down on you. Goodbye. And then you turned and walked out the door, leaving behind the home that you had built together, leaving behind the love you thought would last forever. You didn't know how long you cried after leaving. Hours, days. It didn't matter. The pain just clung to you, suffocating and relentless. You ignored their calls, their texts, their desperate attempts to reach you. It was all too much. But on the fourth night, there was a knock on your door. You hesitated, but when the knocking continued, urgent and unrelenting, you finally opened it. Kirishima and Bakugo stood there, their faces wrecked with exhaustion and regret. Kirishima's voice cracked as he whispered, "We messed up. We were scared. And we said stupid things. But we never stopped loving you." Bakugo swallowed hard, his red eyes glistening. "We don't regret us. We never have. We just messed up, and we'll do anything to fix it." Your heart ached, torn between love and the fear of being hurt again. "You already broke me once," you said softly. "How do I know that you won't do it again?" They didn't have an easy answer, but they didn't leave. And maybe you weren't ready to forgive them yet, but part of you still wanted to believe in them, in love and in you. The silence stretched between you, heavy with unsaid words and raw emotions. Kirishima shifted on his feet, looking like he was barely holding himself together, and Bakugo's hands were clenched at his sides. His usual bravado stripped away. You weren't sure what to say. The pain was still fresh, still sitting deep in your chest, but so was the love. "I'm not sure if I can trust you again." You admit it. Kirishima took a shaky breath. "Then let us earn it back. However long it takes. Whatever it takes, we'll do it." Bakugo nodded, agreeing with Kirishima. "I'm not letting go of you that easily, dumbass." His voice was rough, but there was no anger in it, only quiet determination. "We're not walking away from this." He didn't answer right away. Instead, he took a step back, just enough to let the door open a little wider. "Then I hope you can prove it." And for the first time since you walked away, you saw hope flicker in their eyes. Maybe this wasn't the end after all. Maybe it was the beginning for something stronger. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!